It's a beautiful morning, so different to yesterday. There's Alison, full of breakfast. There's me, full of breakfast. All these carbs, ham and cheese and eggs she had.
No carb breakfast today.
We've had a fun morning, haven't we? We got in the lift after breakfast, didn't we?
Yeah.
And there was a strange sound just as the door closed, wasn't there? Unfortunately, it didn't smell. Yeah, it didn't smell, so that's all right.
You're horrible.
I wasn't expecting it either. Another lady got in the lift after us. But I think she was German, so it's fine. Yeah, it's lovely. We're going to wander off now. I think we're going to head to the craft market, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to go to Mosta, then we're going to go to Takali, to the craft market, and then to the aviation museum maybe, or we might leave the aviation museum for another day.
Yeah.
We'll see how we go. We might get snorkeling today. Way over in the distance, that's Medina where we were yesterday. This is Mosta. We're now walking over a bridge, aren't we, Al? And this is just lovely. Look at that. We've got prickly pears, got bamboo down the bottom. There's
bit of bird life.
There's some really manky water there. That's sort of like dirt and dust and runoff there, but that's lovely. Look at that lovely ravine. Lovely river down there, and that's really nice. We're going over to the dome, but
Listen. That's parrot-like, isn't it?
These birds, there's a guy there. Look at that little tree house. I want that in my garden. There's a river down the bottom. Looks dirty because obviously you get all the runoff, but what a lovely haven for wildlife. You got bamboo, prickly pear, and God knows what else. I saw a black red star. I've never seen one of those before. Lovely little grey bird with a beautiful orange tail. That was right under me, flew right out, and that's Medina up the top there. So we carry on over the bridge. There's something there. What's that?
Bananas.
There's bananas. Look at that, bananas.
Did you know all bananas are really looking now?
Yeah, that's why they're so jibber jabber when I'm filming. And that way to the dome. So down there, right, is a banana tree. You can see the bunch of green bananas there, and underneath, see them two purple things? So the bananas are the female bit, and two bits at the bottom, Al says the male bit, and they cut them off so they don't absorb the nutrients. So you got a set of bollocks at the bottom basically that they castrate the banana tree, so that all the nutrients go into the farm bananas. But that's like really excellent. Who would have thought that? Wild bananas. Brilliant.
So, look at the gradient of that driveway. Try
Right.
and get your car in and out of that.
So that's the garage, and that's got to be a, what's it, 45. That's got to be a 70-degree gradient. Lumpy as fuck. It's not particularly rough either. It's quite smooth in patches. Then you come out onto this. Then you ain't even got a drop cut. Can you imagine? My Spitfire would last me about a week. I don't even know if I'd get.
The thing is, right?
You'd have to rev like buggery, wouldn't
You have to
you?
rev so hard, and this is a pedestrian footpath.
And then you got to go down as well, man. Never in my life have I seen fuel filling station like this. It's not even in the lay-by. Look, there's a lay-by there. Come out to the road, fill up with fuel. That's absolutely brilliant. So many little baby Jesus to choose from. You could even get Jesus with mummy and daddy. Look at that. Oh, awesome. So a German bomber comes along here. He drops a bomb, right? Comes down through the roof there, down. This is Mosta Rotunda, right in the centre of Mosta. Down, hits the floor, skids along the aisle, doesn't go bang, doesn't kill anybody. Massively historically and culturally important. But Al has found the cake box and gone in to look at the cakes. Where is she? I mean, they're nice looking cakes, all the same, but you are culturally inappropriate. So we're inside Mosta Dome, inside the Rotunda. So the domed roof, do you see that patch where the patterning is? It's all a lot lighter. That's where the bomb came through. And that is what you call a direct hit. And it came down. Straight on the floor. Hundreds of people in here for the service. I mean, that is enough to make anybody a believer, really. The Miracle of the Bomb, 9th of April 1942. So down the bottom here, there's some catacombs. We've just realised that these are all tombs. It looks like they've kind of put them in upright. There's quite a lot of these underneath. This is down the bottom. There's this one there, which of course Al says, "Oh my God, do you think they tried to get out?" Which is typically blonde.
This one has been visited today.
Yeah, so visited today here, so that's really nice.
So
They all sort of date from 1971 to 73 from what I've seen so far.
the other side is 76.
All right.
I think that doesn't just feel a bit. I'm going to ask someone how they do.
We're standing on people's heads.
Yeah.
So the bomb came through the roof in that lighter patch at 4:40 p.m, 9th of April 1942. Came down and it hit this picture here, Carly's painting. There you go. There's a lighter patch above Christ's head which could be where it hit, but I couldn't tell you for sure, so don't take my word on it. Then came down onto the floor and skidded a little bit and didn't go off. It was one of 4 bombs that hit the church and was seen as a miracle of Our Lady of the Assumption. So down at the base of Mosta Dome there's a World War II bomb shelter. So we can go and have a look here. Quite steep steps. We've already got our ticket. So you get a ticket for the 2 for €3. Slippery floor. Look at this, so you can see this is just like cut into the rock. It's quite fantastic. Well, here we go, keep going down. And being that Malta was the most heavily bombed place in the world at that time, they're quite short people here in Malta, so obviously this isn't like for 6-footers, 7-footers.
Smells lovely.
Yeah, very damp. Goes on quite a way. So here we go, here's a selection of picks and hammers and shovels. We've got good interpretation, so I'm going to leave you now while I have a read of all this. There's a crashed Messerschmitt 109 fighter bomber here. See it carrying a bomb. You can see the emblem on the tail is of a bomb hitting Malta. Luftwaffe pilot Felix Sauer, who was part of the squad that attacked Mosta Dome on the 9th of April 1942. I wonder if he ever came here. You know, say he came here with his kids and see that? That's me, that was.
Would you know
I did that.
Would you say that?
Him.
Would you say that?
Me? Obviously. So looking in here, this is a bedroom. That must be so claustrophobic. So it's about, I'm stooped down, so it's about 5 foot tall. You've got the bed there, so bed of say 6 foot long, maybe 4 foot wide at the most. Got your little alcove here for your lamp or your crucifix. Wash down. So this was probably for somebody really important, because that's, you know, it's not like this place is full of these little bedrooms. That's the first one we've come across. This is absolutely massive, vast tunnel compared to when we were in Vietnam and went down at Cu Chi, which were already made bigger for the tourists. But my God, there's loads. Look at this. There's so much stuff in here. This is brilliant. This is like €1 extra to visit.
Can you imagine like squashing in there? It's making me claustrophobic just looking at it.
So you think, so you're in a hot country, people have been outside working, shifting rubble from the last raid or whatever, and are down here so many times because it was bombed so often, and you're crowded down here with hundreds, maybe thousands of people. You know, people eat a lot of garlic here. It's hot outside. You know, the smell in here of hundreds of people crammed in must have been awful. You know, plus the gas lamps or oil lamps burning, candles. What a fantastic little side trip. You've got to come down here if you come to Mosta, visit the dome. You've got to come down into the bomb shelter. That is absolutely brilliant, and it's right under the basilica. Lovely little beetle. That's beautiful, kind of metallic greeny yellow, lots of chrome on there, leather down the side. That's lovely. You know, plenty of chrome. Gorgeous condition. I don't know if it's early, late, whatever. I don't know nothing about beetles. It's really nicely done. The interior is lovely too. Absolutely lovely. I like that. Even more reason to love Mosta, isn't there?
Mosta?
Mosta,
oh,
yeah. Because on the outskirts here, it's one of the best attractions on the island. Lidl, we love Lidl. So Alison wants chocolate.
Yeah, sorry.
Chocolate hound. I quite like some meaty sausage. I quite like that. She liked meaty sausage, but I like some nice meaty sausage. Look, there's the nuts we have, but with different writing. Look at that. Brilliant. Oh, they got the bakery. Lidl bakery's always the best. And a toilet. And a free toilet. Lidl is the best. Awesome bakery. So you've got pizza and pizza rolls, sausage rolls, tomato mozzarella. You've got puff pastry with spinach. These look kind of cool. Yeah. I'm going to have one of those.
That looks nice.
Look, these
well.
things. Yeah, that does look, yeah.
It's still warm, that one.
This is good. They've got their breads and everything. This is awesome. This is what I love. Look at that. Durham wheat baguette. Maltese bread is just stunningly good.